Joe, we're starting.
Stupid conversation.
You are late to your own panel. It's all your fault.
We have given shame upon you.
You deserve all of it. And more.
Everyone look upon the shamed.
Shame. 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 Yeah.
Oh, we're all horrible people. I'm sorry, I'm no Lena Headey. What can I say?
So hello everyone and welcome to the Crappypasta Nightmare panel. What? Please read your no.
We have a few beauties selected out for your viewing entertainment today.
Yes. My name is Will Ryan. This guy on the end here is JT Kamp. We're with Animerica. We do anime reviews on YouTube, over 200 of them now. So if you go on YouTube, search for Animerica, you'll find us there. And I'll let our partner today introduce himself.
Hello, I'm your host, That Creepy Reading, also known as Creepy to most of my fans. If you guys happen to watch my channel, that's great. If you don't, you don't. I'm assuming none of you here have, and you're just here for the shit stories. So, number one fan right there.
She's literally squeeing right now. She's fangirling out to the extreme.
Don't knock the camera over.
I just want to let you guys know that today we're here to celebrate the worst of the worst and present the best of the best.
That's not true.
The best of the worst is what I'm saying.
All right.
Even though these stories may be bad, the people who write them aren't. So keep that in mind as we're moving forward today.
But we're still gonna shit on them.
We criticize ideas, not people.
That's not true.
I try to be respectful.
I don't.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce ranking the best kills from John Wick Chapter 2.
We're not...
Oh no, that's the ad.
The
I'm sorry.
projector isn't on. The projector isn't on.
I know the projector isn't on. I don't know how...
I'll fix it.
It's on!
It's not showing what's on my screen. It's showing my...
It's coming in clearer now.
Yes, but that's not what's on my screen. This is a Chromebook, all right?
What is wrong with this thing? All right, let's get it going.
All right, today we're starting our glorious readings with Ben, a friendly spirit. That's why
You're gonna have to explain it.
Everyone knows of the story of Ben Drowned, but do they know of the unofficial sequel?
Do you guys know what Ben Drowned is? Yes. Okay, good.
Everyone knows what Ben Drowned is.
Okay.
Is that
Shame.
is that like Ben 10 or something?
It's one of the spin-offs of Ben 10.
Oh, okay, alright.
It's a dark, gritty DC reboot.
No, it's the Tim Burton reboot.
All right, so to begin us here, the author does something that I always tell people not to do, and that is start your story with an author's note. Stop doing that. Don't tell me that I'm reading a creepypasta. I know I am. I'm trying to forget that I am. So, to begin the story...
Scroll all the way down to the bottom. That's how
we start off with the first introduction, moving to Portland. It was the year 2000. Our family moved from Phoenix to Arizona, Portland. The land of Green Day. Someone listen to me whine or listen.
Great job.
Shame.
I'm being shamed by my audience.
Oh, go ahead.
It was the year 2000. Our family had moved from Phoenix to Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona to Portland, Oregon.
Ah.
We're always on the run from something. My parents ceased to tell me what it was. Eventually,
They were trying to get away from him, but they just didn't have the heart to tell him.
the thousands of dollars in moving costs single-handedly, helped plenty of, agents out there. But eventually, we got to our new home right by a lake. I took my bag and set up my N64 in my new room. I wanted to get away from everything and play my favorite game. I wonder what it could be. The Legend
Sonic Adventure.
My favorite game.
Uncharted, Drake's Fortune.
The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, of course. I played the game so many times, and I enjoyed it each and every time. That night, I sat there, wondering if there's anything here. If there's anything in here for us in Portland.
There's Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
That's my life
This is
now.
apparently all he needs since he wakes up in the morning and plays the whole game, and then he does it again and again and again.
It's really an endless cycle that it could be a horror movie all on its own.
I was wondering, what is there in Portland, Oregon? Hipsters?
What if
I guess.
Legend of Zelda?
What if his life is Majora's Mask? Every time he beats the game, he goes back in time to the beginning of the game and has to play it all over again.
Spoilers, come on!
Can you not ruin this bad fan fiction?
Shame.
The next morning was my first day at school. I found my locker and settled right in. Right when I turned around, a kid in a button-down shirt grabbed me by the neck and lifted me up. "So, look everyone, it's the new kid. Let's see if he got any balls," he said, and he threw a punch as I hit the deck.
And now he's on a boat. Punched him so hard he hit the ocean.
Reality-bending fist bumps.
Yeah, that's very good.
He threw a punch as I hit the deck and smashed his head on a locker.
What?
What?
I'm reading
Have
this.
you ever been punched in the balls so hard you knocked the other guy out?
I know, I can't fiddle with it.
Let me show you how this is done. It's okay, I'll do your job for you. Shane.
All right. I wish the tech guy was here, but sadly no. So he punched him so hard that reality bent, and the bully was the one who was injured. Okay, maybe I overdid it with the psychic powers, but that's kind of my life, as you'll soon find out.
He doesn't actually have psychic powers.
We can pretend.
Okay.
So the bully is like, "Beat him down, Alex," or something straight out of a 1990s anti-bullying PSA.
Well,
Get him! Kick his ass, Seabass!
Let's get him in the knickers! One of his friends shouted, "Yes, this is the kid that you now know as Jadu Decibel." I cannot pronounce that name. Jadu Decibel?
So he just goes by his PlayStation Network tag.
In real life.
He legally changed his name.
Those who know the real Ben Drown.
Jaduceable.
Jaduceable is the main character who is supposedly writing it, and sometimes it's his roommate. It's based on this guy's adventures. So apparently, this story's take on the original Ben Drown story is that we need to make the main character of the previous story a 90s PSA bully. That's what this franchise needed.
I mean, he got pretty fucked up, so.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm following
You know what
everything
ruins him
perfectly.
is the drug habit? He just loves those synthetic toad skins. That's an American Gods reference.
Right then, the bell rang, and we went our separate ways. I got home and was about to play Majora's Mask when my mother was sitting at a table with a strange old man. Everyone here who has read the original story is probably cringing.
It's dangerous
Well,
to go
yeah.
alone. Take this.
Hello, young boy. What's your name? He cheerfully said. Ben? I said, sounding like a wet blanket.
I named myself Zelda. Is this the second quest?
It's Link, actually.
Hello, internet teen who never played the original Legend of Zelda.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We apologize for your sunburn.
I'll
but
take full responsibility.
Try sunscreen. Super effective. Ben, I replied, sounding like a wet blanket because of the ellipses. Oh, that's our Benjamin. He's always quite shy. Very friendly, though. Thank you,
It's
Mr.
like from the time he smashed the bully's head on the locker and sent him to the hospital in a coma. He's so friendly.
He's a friendly spirit.
He's cool. He's a friendly spirit.
He's very friendly, though, Mr. Helmsworth. My father interrupted. In case you're wondering, Mr. Helmsworth did sell Alex the cursed cartridge 20 years later. You'll find out why.
20 years later?
That is a big time.
This guy is biding his time, like, seriously biding his time.
I'm trying
He's
to...
like the yellow-eyed demon in Supernatural. He's like, in 20 years, I'll come back and give you a shitty game.
Also known as
There you go, you're there. That fateful night,
Whoa! Things
I
are about to
became
go.
a man.
Things are about to get creepy!
18 plus! Oh my god.
After hours.
After hours.
For about a minute, Mr. Helmsworth and I sat there speechless.
Helmsworth? Like, he and Thor sat there speechless.
So, Betty, what do you want to talk about? He said. I'm not liking my new school, I replied. Why not?
Can you please stop turning this man into a pedophile?
You're gonna soon learn that this guy is a lot more creepy than
Let's
we
just
were.
That is impossible.
I'd rather not say, okay, fine.
This is riveting dialogue.
What would you like to do? Play Majora's Mask, of course. Is that a video game?
No.
I like the board game. Yeah, and it'll always be with me, no matter what or how old I get.
And then he killed him. And took the cartridge.
Switch comes out.
So this family moves into this new city, meets this guy for 2 seconds, and is like, hey, can you babysit our friendly son?
You're a strange old man.
Can you go hang out in a room alone with our son, please?
This is Mr. Helmsworth. He was here when we arrived.
He came with the house.
He was in the attic the entire time.
There was more awkward silence. Benny, I'm very old, and I want you to do something for me. What?
Why is he
I would like you to do a puppet show.
about Majora's Mask?
Now watch as this author breaks the fourth wall.
Rule 34?
There's a
What
lot
with
of...
a puppet show? Get your head out of the gutter.
They all have to have each.
Now, as the author continues, he breaks the fourth wall. Okay, you're probably sitting there with your jaw dropped on the ground. But I
No, I'm laughing my ass off. You have severely misjudged your audience.
But I seriously thought nothing of it at the time. But looking back on it, yeah, I definitely should have called Chris Hansen. That's a good line from the book. It's at least making fun of itself, so its quality is diminished. He watched creepily, whatever that expression entails.
Every single expression you make. His name is Mr. Shame. All right.
Shame. He watched creepily as I performed the puppet show from The Sound of Music of all things. As that was the only one I could have thought of.
Because the guy's an old Nazi, isn't it obvious?
Hang on. I'm confused. So this old man comes into the house, asks, "What are your interests, young man?" "I like playing video games." "Okay, show me a puppet show." "I happen to have all of these puppets." "How did you know?"
It's like he came there with the intention of making this kid do puppetry. What a madman! I now know why the events of the first story took place.
The puppet show. Is that just as a movie trailer? This is where it all began. And then it just shows like a marionette waddling across the screen.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
"Keep doing the puppet show." "But I'm tired." "Keep doing it."
Don't make me.
"Those are alive." "Yes, yes."
It was so weird. He just sat there, rubbing his hands together like skeletons.
I didn't read ahead.
I'll get you next time, He-Man.
I like to think, like, this story is written from the future, and so he's now saying it's weird. I wonder if this guy is sitting there like, and Ben's just sitting there like, I have a new friend.
Wait, that means he's the oldest.
Everyone has an older fun friend.
We sure do.
I got these two guys.
Fuck off.
It was just so weird as he sat there rubbing his hands together like Skeletor. When it was over, I blurted out, sir, my parents warned me about stranger danger, and I...
Whoa! Can I read his voice?
Read the voice.
Whoa, Ben! I made you do the puppet show as a metaphor. Intelligent writing.
Now we're going to learn about safe sex.
Oh.
Give me those puppets.
Okay. I made you do the puppet show as a metaphor, as if to say, you are my puppet. You really wanted to talk about your bully. What? Okay.
You're right. His name is Alex, and he pushes me around and makes fun of my baggy haircut. It looks a little something like this. I wear this hat to protect myself.
I thought he kicked the shit out of the bully. I thought he like smashed his head into a locker and rendered him a vegetable. Like,
You're reading
How
into the
is
subtext.
I need to finish him off. He became an enemy when he made fun of my Justin Bieber bowl cut. He'll rule the day.
No. Justin Bieber hasn't been born yet. It's the year 2000.
that's 20 years later.
I'm doing this from retrospective.
Oh, okay.
All right, go for it. So you're here. I sighed. You're still on the screen.
Okay. Okay, I'm at I side.
Yeah.
I side. All right. His name is Alex, and he made fun of my baggy haircut. He looked angry and said,
Why, blast him! Here's this gun. I give every kid I meet a gun. Because you can't trust old men with candy, apparently, so
"Gun!
go get him.
I know! I just want to get him back, but I don't know how."
Come closer, Ben.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
No.
What happened to stranger danger?
Then what happened to Street of Teacher? Okay.
You're good.
Oh,
Come.
Okay.
What kind of things does he like, this Alex?
Well, he loves his hermit crab.
How does he
Han.
Han. You're missing the reference.
Han. And his hamster, Chewie. Yeah, I guess he likes Star Wars, too.
What a faggot! What?
I only like the prequels.
What is that line? I guess he likes Star Wars too. What an asshole. Like, that's another reason I hate him.
He likes Star Wars like a big nerd. Now I'm going to play Majora's Mask.
I'm quite content with my Nintendo games, thank you very much.
Apparently the old man whispered into his ear, "Hey, Sonny."
Oh my God! He whispered in my ear.
No.
No, Mr. Hemsworth. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay, I'll do it. No, Mr. Hemsworth. I'm sorry. I can't. I'll do it.
Sure.
I'm very convinced now. You made a compelling argument. I mean, logically speaking, it is the next step in my evolution. So.
You're
I
scrolling
am
down too
going
far.
to the second stage in Pokemon.
Scroll
The
down way
next
too far.
day.
It's okay.
There you go.
Stop using the stop using the mouse and just do this.
All right, gotcha.
Oh boy.
Fag! Alex yelled as he
Just
pulled.
gay slur after gay slur. We are the most popular people on the planet.
I like to imagine that, I mean, it is like the 90s. It's the only slur. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that this guy right here, this guy who wrote this, I'm pretty sure he has to be like of the younger age demographic.
Well, this word was acceptable in 2000.
44 and
If we're being honest.
Right.
It's not acceptable in 2017, but
I am
God.
I'm reading, it's their work, not mine. I'm totally progressive, I swear.
Everyone, welcome to the year 2000 linguistics study.
All right, go ahead.
Fag! Alex yelled as he pushed me to a locker. I giggled as I thought of what I'd do tonight.
He was gonna be sore tomorrow. Every time I make a joke, I forget we're talking about like a young boy.
Come on, just have a seat. Have a seat right there. I snuck into his
Wanna
house
get that
when
penny for me?
Rule 34 comes from the audience. Like, we're just having a grand old time here.
He's just breaking all the rules.
I snuck into his house when he was out for dinner. Mr. Helmsworth gave me 2 knives and 3 cans of spray cans.
3 cans of spray cans.
Don't make fun of me.
It's spray paint.
You guys should sell fingerless gloves because I'm so cold all the time, but I want to tweet.
All right, go ahead.
And then leave a choice.
2 knives, 3 spray cans. I sprayed. Spray can!
It's
He'll
a
get
tough
there.
sentence,
He'll get
okay?
there. Move, next sentence.
Alex is an asshole and eats turds for breakfast.
Our clever, witty protagonist.
Look out, we got a badass here.
Yeah, that's what he wrote.
Here comes Link.
I maniacally laughed.
Whoa.
I maniacally laughed as I went over to his pets and did something known as animal cruelty. I ran outside as I thought.
No, I'm sorry. You need to read that as written. I maniacally laughed as I went over to his pets and cut them up. He went from like grade school to serial killer shockingly fast. That escalated very quickly.
This is amazing.
Bob's like the 100 now.
Oh my gosh. Remember, if you have psychic powers, Ben, Mob Psycho taught me you can't be an asshole.
No, yes. 0 to 100. 0 to 100.
Okay, so yeah, he cuts up the pets. And I guess, the blood spills onto the floor as I flip them. I don't know if he's flipping them off.
He killed the pets and then he was like, "Fuck it!"
Skadoosh!
Yeah, that's what happened.
How do you get that pan?
I ran outside and thought, damn, how am I gonna
He
get
said
back?
he's cooking them in a pan.
I can't wait for the grilled hamster to be done.
I was thinking some butter and sage.
Maybe some thyme, some rosemary, paprika.
I ran outside and thought to myself, damn, how am I going to get back?
I forgot where I live.
I looked to my right and I heard a whistle, and it was Mr. Helmsworth in a 1947 Ford convertible.
This is a brilliant kid that he can just see a car and know what year it was made.
Hey, it was the year 2000.
That was only.
Hop in, champ.
Thanks, dude, I said. It was nearly 9 p.m. now, and after about 5 minutes, he said,
You shouldn't have done that. Wasn't it your fucking idea, you old jackass?
Huh? What do you mean? You told me to.
You shouldn't have done that. But I'm glad that you did. Why is this guy so personally invested in seeing this other kid's life ruined? He literally could not know less about him.
And this is why you do not hire a babysitter off of Craigslist. The next day at school, Alex came in crying. What's wrong, Alex? I said smugly.
What's wrong, asshole? I mean, I didn't say you eat turds for breakfast.
Shut up, you two! I know you did it, and you're screwed, Jim. You're screwed.
Alex, as voiced by Christopher Sabat.
See, I don't think that's fair. At this point, Alex is the hero of the story.
I mean, by writing Alex like a 1990s bully, he somehow made him into the hero of the scene.
I just want to recap. So Alex attempted to bully Ben. Ben brained him on the wall. Then he spray painted his room, murdered his pets, fried them up on the grill. Ben's the friendly student. Yes.
He is a very friendly
He's a very
individual.
friendly boy. This psychopath who kills pets. Directed by Seth Rogen.
In the sequel, they're all food. It'll be animated by Pixar. He ran into the office as he dropped his journal, which I took.
Wow.
Alexander Hall to the principal's office immediately.
Blared through the loudspeaker. I went through the rest of the day wondering what Alex might do to me. He'll probably beat me up, but I could just gore him again.
Wait a minute, no, read that line.
But I killed something important to him. He might kill me! Oh no! I was freaked out. I repeat, I was freaked out.
Why don't you just kill him first?
You better kill him first. Get ahead of the curve. Oh no! Now what his mom's gonna know. Better kill her too. Where does it end, Ben?
He told the principal on me.
Ben, the friendly spirit. Where does it end?
The principal knows too, now you gotta kill him.
Oh no, he's gonna have to kill us too! Because he read the story!
Wait, now Ben.
He's already a spirit.
Fight me, Ben.
I had to read his journal. It might be in there.
Okay, so he stole his journal too.
He stole his journal. We can add theft, animal cruelty.
No, Alex walked in with his journal. Like, his pets were murdered and somebody spray painted, so the next day he comes to school, he's like, I'm gonna carry my journal with me. Oops.
I know.
It's intimidation. They'll see my
Also,
Little Pony journal
I think-
and realize I'm deranged.
I missed this before, but it's like he ran to the office as he dropped his journal, which I took. Then he gets called to the principal's office.
He was running to the office before
I
he was
think
called.
Alex is the one with the psychic powers. Although they're very spotty, seeing as he didn't foresee the brutal
I'm
murder
sorry,
of his
I'm
pets.
holding this plot device. Oops.
As you can see, my fan fiction of Mob Psycho is going really well.
Yes, it is.
Go for it.
Alex's journal, October 6th, 2000. My parents, I don't even know where they've gone. I need to take it out on someone. A new target.
This is exactly how bullies operate.
Alex, the extremely organized sociopath.
I have a certain set of skills. Bullying. I could call any kid in the school a douchebag and get away with it. October 7th, 2000. A new kid, Ben, came to school. He's the kind of kid who could help me get through this. But no, he's the perfect target.
He would be a great friend, but fuck him, am I right?
October 8th, I called him a faggot. Doyle rules.
Han and Chewie had been killed. I want to kill whoever did it.
What?
I want to kill whoever.
No, the next line.
I saw that mask salesman, Helmsworth, chuckle as
I saw that mask salesman, Helmsworth, chuckle as I got in the bus.
he had something to do with it.
Helmsworth's career is Majora Mask cosplay. I mean, all right.
That twerp Ben has been hanging around with him. He's such a pedo. That old geezer. I will kill him. Ben must die.
Twist, he's going to kill him with kindness.
I'm gonna give that fucker a hug. So you had a bad day.
Sorry.
When I got home,
My parents were dead.
my mother and father stood in the family room pale. Ben, they found us. My father whispered to me, huh? I asked. They, Ben, they!
This is how humans talk. I have heard from fiction.
But who was phone?
I can't tell you, the plot won't let me. There must be mystery for sequels.
It's obviously the phone guy.
It's the
M.
phone.
Night Shyamalan will direct this movie.
Ben, they call is coming from inside the house.
Who is they?
Oh my god.
The ancient ones, Ben.
Are we Eldritch now?
We Eldritch in this bitch. Fucking Cthulhu has been after them this whole time.
This
Is this Skyrim now?
Yes, it is Skyrim.
That's somehow even worse. Like, at least Cthulhu would have been like, whatever, it's Lovecraft. They're just ripping off Skyrim?
Wow, guys, this 90s anti-bullying PSA got really dark.
So keep going.
The ancient ones, Ben, they disguised themselves. My father explained, but I still didn't get it. Then, a bunch of hooded figures dragged them out of the house.
They popped up out of the floor, apparently. Either that or he stood there and watched them all come
They
in
were
and
in
was
the
like,
kitchen.
ooh.
They were in the
Oh.
kitchen, they were just like, oh, how is he gonna react? And it's like, oh, like some guy without any emotions or personality.
Ben, there's like a channel, Ben Reacts on YouTube, and it's just like his parents being dragged around a hooded figure, and he's like, that was interesting.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Destroy that like button, and I'll drown myself.
If you donate on Patreon over $5, I'll send you the video myself. Wait a minute. Mr. Helmsworth, I need a new idea. You shouldn't have called me, Ben. Then a bunch of hooded figures dragged them out of the house. They ran and one of their hoods fell. It was Mr. Helmsworth.
Whoa!
I knew it.
Da-da-da-da.
But this time he was Asian.
Oh my God, why? But with squinty eyes, parted hair, and a sickly, happy smile.
To be continued.
Ran. But I couldn't hide.
And
Why is he suddenly-
I run so far away. I just run. I run all night and day. Couldn't get away. That's the name of the chapter.
He came in like a wrecking ball. I ran to the dock by the lake. I started crying, and then I saw Alex with his fist clenched.
This is all coming together so very coincidentally. Like, it's all wrapped up in a neat little bow.
It's time to pay.
I will take Jack or cash.
We don't accept
Jack
discovery.
or cash, you heard me.
Good job.
This is to be continued now.
I stood there as he grabbed me and held a knife to my neck. He tried to throw me off the dock, which
But I smashed his head into a locker, and he fucking died.
Wait a minute. We're back at the deck.
Yes.
It all came full circle.
he tried to throw me off the dock, which is about a 15-foot drop, but I tripped.
What dock are you on?
The dock is on the dock.
It was in California, and they were going through a drought.
What construction workers are you saying?
Like, okay, the lake is really low. They haven't had much rain for the last
There's a drought.
few decades. Like,
It's actually a desert that our pocket just.
There is just so happens to be no water underneath that deck.
okay, no.
But I tripped and almost fell off. He kicked me in the back, and I started plummeting. Before I crashed into the water, I heard a high-pitched voice say, "Come with us, Alex!" I was in the water. I was drained of all my energy. I tried to swim up to shore. There's nothing left to be felt. I drowned.
He didn't take very long. He didn't try very hard.
He gave up, all right? He gave it as much enthusiasm as he did to his dead parents. Like, he's just drowning, there's like the face cam on him, he's like...
Ben reacts to drowning. He's like...
Gone Sexual 2017.
Ben reacts to drowning. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Mr. Hemsworth's top comment, "You shouldn't have done that, but I'm glad you did." Mr. Hemsworth took my copy of Majora's Mask.
That's all he wanted.
Majora's Math, a very different game.
And using his
If you
vast...
don't pass this test in 3 days, you have to go back and the world ends.
Using his vast knowledge of psychic hackery, he hacked a cartridge and he used to be a technician, I guess.
Sure, now he's a cultist.
He's a cultist technician. He's the guy who fixes the pool on cult nights. He's the guy who can't drink the Kool-Aid. And well, you know what happened next. So now I sit here at the bottom of a lake and think, won't you join me? In a
No,
grindhouse
because I'm not
theater
an
near you?
idiot like you.
Ben Drown or Ben the Friendly Spirit coming to a grindhouse theater near you.
Oh my god, this is the worst. All right, the end.
Thank God it's over.
All right. No, we probably should do.
Just let me use the mouse. Which one?
I guess hide and seek. Is that one like?
Can I use the mouse?
Yeah. That's the mouse.
Yeah, you keep ruining it. Where's the mouse? Let me do it. This is the mouse.
Welcome back to Technical Difficulties.
Smoke weed every day.
This is called Hide and... It's still not loaded? What the hell?
Hide and seek alone.
This is called Hide and Seek Alone. The most depressing of games.
I sure hope somebody finds me.
I found me.
Why, Internet? Why?
Shame!
Let's start this story.
This was 3 years ago when I was in 5th grade. I'm currently on the bottom of a lake. I don't remember the exact reason why, but I was alone and was in the house alone at night. Yeah, we get it, you were fucking alone. It's in the title. I was surfing through the net and found this game called... Luckily the time was after 1 a.m. I guess I wasn't scared or something, so I decided to play the game.
Because whenever I'm scared, whenever
I'm on the internet after 1 a.m., I am inherently scared of any game I play, no matter what it is.
Like,
Oh no, not Minecraft!
not Clash of Clans! Stop it!
Okay.
My castle!
For the record, the reason I asked what the name of the game was is because the article doesn't, because the stupid story doesn't say what the name of the game was. I took a country girl doll and did the steps.
What?
But I didn't put anything from my body, okay?
What?
I was late in preparing, so when I got the knife and the salt water ready, it was already 2 minutes before.
Wait a minute, hang on a second.
I didn't donate any protein.
I feel like there's a story missing from this story.
This is apparently a sequel to the hide and seek alone ritual. And this guy didn't bother to explain a ritual.
The other day I went to the grocery store. As I packed the dead hooker up into the trunk of my car, I decided that I would need at least 15 dead raccoons by the end of the night. You're following along, right?
I got it at my local Walgreens.
Yeah. I was late in... God. Okay. I turned off the computer, the lights in the living room and kitchen, and went into the bathroom. I didn't look at the clock carefully, but I remember thinking, I guess it's about 3 now.
It was 1 a second ago, but
It was already 2 sentences earlier. It was already 2 minutes before 3 a.m. I guess it's about 3 now. Well, it was. And did the chants? Chants? Is that what they're called?
there's like a little chant in the original one.
Yeah. Then I went take a chant. Yes, she said that is a chant.
Oh
Yep.
my God! The guy was actually questioning himself in his own story.
Then I went into the guest room next to the bathroom, counted to 10, and went out and stabbed the doll, spelled D-A-L-L. She killed Roald Dahl. Then I came in the guest room.
Oh, this is a fun game all of a sudden.
Closed the door, turned the TV on, and took the salt water and cell phone into the closet. Is a cell phone necessary for this?
It's generally recommended. It's generally
It's just
recommended.
recommended that you drop your cell phone in salt water to just fuck yourself over as much as possible.
Apple needs more money.
The hide and seek game, sponsored by Apple.
Upgrade now.
I could hear the TV and was waiting. I don't remember how much time had passed. It was probably close to 3 a.m. But soon static noise mixed in with the audio of the TV show. Pretty quickly, all I could hear was static noise. It was a bit creepy, but the TV in the guest room did that a few times before, so I tried not to mind it too much. But then, I could hear the sound from the TV. Knock, 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 knock.
You're my new target.
The return of Alex.
It was mixed with the
You look like a friend, but you became my target.
It was mixed with the static noise, but it continued. As if a hand came out of the TV. It was next to the closet and was knocking on the closet door. You know what'd be great? Is if you could see this shit to describe it. That would be better.
By the way, every time there's caps lock, you have to scream it.
No, we're not.
It's caps rage.
Save that for the bad fan fiction panel. That knock sounded about 10 times before stopping. I was so nervous I couldn't breathe, even after the sound had stopped.
Was there
Then I
actually,
remem-
was there actually a hand that came out of the TV?
No,
That's
it was
like-
only as if that happened.
Oh, it was,
I will read the caps lock for you, but
I imagine that it was like a hand. It like comes out. It's like knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock.
hello.
Knock, 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 knock.
They won't stop. They won't stop.
Thanks for doing that joke, Joe. It definitely didn't come in through on the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's sad.
Okay. But soon the noise level started to decrease and increase. I'm sorry, let me do that better. Started to decrease and increase.
Perfect.
Wait,
It would get, I don't know why that's scary.
wait, I have a question. Why would he do that when he's alone at home in the middle of the night at 1 a.m.?
3 p.m. and it's scary.
The reason why is because he tried not to mind
The letter of the day is Y, as in, why bother?
He tried not to mind it too much, like, there's a creepy doll thing I summoned from hell, fuck it, I got school in the
I'm
morning.
so scared I definitely didn't bring this on myself.
I guess I wasn't scared or something.
It would get loud as if to burst my eardrums, and then quiet as if the TV was off. Yeah, that's what happens when someone knocks. It's briefly loud and then it's quiet.
Can you please-
And then it's briefly loud and
Sir?
then it's quiet.
Sir, can you please stop hurting my eardrums?
No.
You're knocking a bit too loud.
Then suddenly the TV turned off. I thought, what? And stopped my breath. Oh, what? And stopped my breath and waited. And the TV turned on again with sound. Where are you hiding? TV on and off. Are you here? TV on and off. I know you. Okay, this happens too much. I know you are there. Come out. Come out! TV off. And then after a while it turns on. I guess not here.
Such variety.
Da-da-da-da-da. Then static noise came. I can remember that sound clearly because I'd been listening to it for an hour. Was this different static? Was this like super static? This was extra staticky static, like hyper-realistic static. Where's that in this shit? As the channel was flipping, one word sound out. For instance, at channel A, where, then at channel B, are, like...
Who has letters for channels?
I'm completely lost. The words, stop it, what are you doing? I'm not there yet. I'm reading, get out of here.
I'm bullying.
Get out of here.
Don't bully me out of my own battle.
Okay, the middle come out. Okay, now this is, this is an entire section explaining how to read the last section.
Oh.
What was that? Okay, I was so scared. I didn't want to go outside, even though the TV's off. And it didn't turn on for quite some time.
And he's asking you where you are and come out.
Yeah. I wanted to call someone, so I took out my cell phone. But my phone accessory made a clinking sound as they hit each other. I had a mini mirror USB. Fuck you, we don't care. At that moment, the TV turned on. What was that sound? Then the TV turned off and I clutched my cell phone and stayed still. I felt that I shouldn't have made any sound. Really? Then the TV turned on again. It was Rickroll, like fucking with you the whole time. Hey, with that.
Like, of course.
Hey, with that loud sound, the TV didn't turn off. It wasn't a loud sound, it was someone saying hey. The TV didn't turn off and static noise came again. I'm trying to wrap this up really quickly. I don't think I can. Okay. So, cut to the end. Guess what? Nothing happens. The doll was on the floor with a knife.
Dun dun dun!
Apparently the doll was trying to kill her. What a twist. The soap doll looked down as it was trying to crawl out of the basin. The knife was thrown across the floor. I was so shocked that I opened my mouth.
What?
It's a dog.
She didn't scream. No, not like...
The
I was
ending
so
to
shocked
the
that I
story.
opened my mouth. So this is what happened.
It's a freaking doll.
Luckily, the salt water fell on the doll, and I took the knife and ripped the doll to pieces. Salt water. And turned on every light in the house. Kitchen, living room, TV in the living room, balcony, etc. I didn't look at the clock and went to the kitchen to get a wrap. Really? Now is the best time for eating? White plastic bag and a trash bag. And wrapped the
It's
doll.
gonna come out of the phone.
And wrapped the doll. And ate it. No. Stabbed it with the knife a few more times, and with the knife, I wrapped about 5 plastic bags around it. And tied it tightly in the trash bag. I was still hesitant, so I wrapped it with tape. Then I could finally relax and breathe. She didn't throw it away, just like, good enough. Time for my wrap. I looked at the time as I was walking out of the living room, and the clock was pointing at 3:05. Dun, dun, dun. All this happened in only 5 minutes. It should have been 5 minutes past when I started hearing the knocking noises. No, taking care of the dog, the game should have been taken longer than 5 minutes. But all of this combined in only 5 minutes?
Thank you guys for the Crappypasta horror.
The end.